Good morning. This is our daily tarot. Our opening card that we have for today is the Fool. So be prepared for some big shift or some unexpected change today, because this card is speaking to the energies of Uranus. The thing that's interesting about shifts is that they actually bring in a lot of opportunity because they're changing the course in some way. And as much as part of our personality or ego self might get frustrated by our course seemingly changing its route, it's actually doing this for a divine purpose. Consider that right now Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is a really stable sign, but there are some other energies up in that sign as well. We have the North Node up in Taurus, which is kind of like setting an anchor of our attention in an area of work that will really help us develop in some area of our lives. So we have this opening energy of Uranus today, the opening energy of the Fool. And the message of the Fool is that when you are in this place of unknown, it's important to follow your heart and listen to the inspiration from your own guidance system, because after all, the Fool is guided by the breath of God. So consider that as you move through the course of the day. The challenge that we have for today is the Lovers. So some conversation or exchange or communication is going to call us to task in how we show up. Are we going to show up in a way that is in alignment with how we want to be perceived? Or are we going to kind of fall into more of a negative space? So this energy is about a choice or some kind of decision making that we're still trying to figure out, but it's in the realm of communication. So consider that Mercury just went direct. Mercury's actually in Taurus as well. It's right around the area of the North Node. So we're getting this opportunity to see something different. You know, Mercury is the planet that is the messenger of the gods. So he brings ideas, right, to the gods, and he's this point of exchange. He's a symbol of air and communication and our ideas and how we see things. And so we're being called to task today to perhaps see something a little bit differently. And consider that the North Node is placed right now in between Uranus and Mercury. And so that's pretty interesting to me personally. Now, the way that we're going to get through the challenge, we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up, this energy of Capricorn, which is asking us to look at what our ultimate life path is. What legacy do we want to leave behind, right? So do we want to leave the legacy of being a tyrant, or do we want to leave the legacy of being of service, or do we want to leave the legacy of being inspirational? What trail do you want to leave behind you? What breadcrumbs are you going to leave for the people that follow in your path? And that goal, right, will help guide you through that energy of Mercury, because sometimes we have to put our own guiders on our eyes so that we focus on things that are going to take us in the direction that we want to go. The ultimate outcome for the day is the Ace of Swords. So some kind of clarity is going to come through in this big change and big shift that happens today. It'll allow you to cut through all of the rubbish that might have been clouding your perspective and how you see things. The Ace of Swords is also an energy of some kind of clear communication, right? Something that needs to be said that's very clear. And so consider that we are working with all of these energies every single day. And we may wake up in the day and have a certain idea of what the day is going to look like. And it could greatly shift. And today I would suspect that the shift that is happening is actually going to bring you a lot of clarity. So go with it and trust your instincts. I send you a good wish for your day. I hope you're all well and staying well, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Mwah.